Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Holland and I'm here with a fall winter 2025 outfit video. I was originally going to do like a fall winter styling video, like styling all of the trends that I talked about in last week's YouTube, but I don't necessarily follow all of the trends and don't necessarily have like clothes or pieces for all of those trends, so I didn't want to be inauthentic and style for all these trends that I don't even wear. Plus some of the trends on the other end of the spectrum I absolutely love, and I have so many outfits for that like one kind of trend, and I would want to like share all of those because they're like my top outfits. But truly I have so many favorites in my closet right now, whether they're following a trend or not, and a lot of them are newer purchases because I am in my style self-discovery era and I do want to talk about those. But on top of that, I feel like if you follow me on Instagram, you know that my husband and I just got a dog. We got our German Shepherd Husky mix. Her name is Cero and she is the center of our universe right now, and she has the hiccups apparently. So with that, and also just my husband and I kind of focusing more on our future together and kind of building a future financially and career-wise, we're trying to step away from spending money on so many clothing items and accessories, which it's bittersweet. It's definitely been a bit of a challenge for me, but that is a discussion for a future video for sure. So the pieces that I am buying nowadays are a lot more intentional, and I am keeping pieces that I know will be staples in my closet year after year, season after season, which means that I truly love the pieces that I do have. So anyways, I just want to talk about some of my favorite trends of the season, some of my favorite outfits that I've worn this season so far, some of my favorite pieces that I've bought as well, and then some items that are still on my wish list. And just an FYI, this is going to be a sweet little rapid fire video because I do in fact have to take our new dog out to get her zoomies out. So if you hear her trotting around, that's because she is itching to go out. So let's get this video started. So starting off with my favorite trends of the season, number one is easily the effortless equestrian is what I'm calling it, but it's also known as like the Ralph Lauren fall or Ralph Lauren winter. I talked about this a lot in last week's video. It's all about like textures, pattern, obviously like the Ralph Lauren aesthetic, really effortless at the same time as being modern. Really like the core of my style. I think it's just so easy to wear and very like fall coated, winter coated, with like the suedes, warm textures, warm colors, the cozy knit, the leather, there's tweed, there's the barn jackets, there's riding boots, plaid. I would consider like suede texture too. Well, I talked about this in my last week's video, but getting more maximalism in my wardrobe, and I think that this can be a good kind of gateway to that world by mixing all the different kind of textures and patterns. But a majority of my inspo pics, inspo for style, all of my Pinterest is basically focused around this Ralph Lauren aesthetic. And moving to my next favorite fall trend, pattern everything. So I just mentioned that I love maximalism and I kind of want to move more in that direction with my wardrobe. We've seen a lot of patterns this season, fall and winter. Anything from stripes and polka dots we saw a lot in the spring, and they have been carried through to the fall and winter as well. Obviously textures such as, like I said, suede, tweed, wool, leather. We've seen all of the animal print, not just like snakeskin and zebra, but also like giraffe, deer, cow print. We've seen also animal textures, pony hair, faux fur. Those are always big in the fall and winter, but especially this season we're seeing them a lot more. I love the mix of all of these things together. Another kind of texture would be denim, which I should have mentioned in the effortless equestrian, but denim, like denim on denim, or just any of these kind of things combined, obviously done in kind of like an effortless way, but do it obviously how you please. I just love the combination of like textures and patterns, whether they're like all neutral or I am still like a neutral girl. I do want to, like I said, move more into maximalism, but I think that for me, I will always be a neutral girl and kind of bring up the interest with that mix in texture and pattern versus like color. But I'm loving patterns everywhere. Also, something about patterns and like mixing patterns just really makes something to me look very, not just like visually interesting, but just looks like fashionable and like stylish. Because I know for a while the whole like clean girl aesthetic was a thing, and I feel like for a while that was kind of considered to be very fashionable, and it still is, but for me personally I think I've evolved from that, and I can appreciate those as like basics, but I love to build up on them with pattern and texture, and that's why I love to see it everywhere. I feel like it just makes everything so much more visually interesting and makes everything look so much more like fashionable. And the third trend I want to talk about is funnel neck jackets. So I don't know why I just love this so much. I think that for me, like my style, like I said before, is kind of effortless but modern, and a mix of feminine and masculine and neutrals, texture. But I love funnel neck coats because I feel like they are all of those things. I feel like they are feminine but can also kind of, I bought a baggy one, so it's kind of like a baggy gives like the feminine masculine vibes. I love just how it looks. It looks like effortless, but like very modern too. I bought the one from the Frankie shop. I think it's called the Mads trench. So it's like a cropped trench, oversized. It comes in like one size fits all kind of thing. I feel like it just looks so cool. I love it so much. That, and then also I mentioned last time this in my trend video, this Jacquemus outfit from his runway, that it was just like this funnel neck suede bomber type jacket and like a sheer skirt. I know I want to be like maximalist, but I also just love the simplicity, but how interesting this outfit is at the same time. And I feel like it wouldn't be the same if it wasn't a funnel neck jacket. Maybe just me and I'm just like overly obsessed with it, but I just love how it looks. I feel like it frames the face. I feel like it adds a layer of protection. It's like wearing a scarf without wearing a scarf. Yeah, I just love how it looks. Okay, next area I want to talk about my favorite outfits that I've worn recently. Actually, over on my Instagram, if you follow me, you probably noticed that for September, I did a 30 days of transitional fall outfits. I actually really loved that exercise. It was challenging some days for sure, especially because I went camping in the middle of the month, so I was kind of limited on what I had, but I really love that exercise, and it really allowed me to go through my closet and find things that I haven't tried on in a while. And also when I got new purchases, kind of putting those into the rotation of my outfits, kind of found what I did like, what I didn't like. It really helped with my style. But anyways, a couple of the outfits that I love the most are ones from that month, this being one of them. I bought this Zara dress in September, the viral Zara like satin lace trim dress, and it truly is as good as everyone says it is. I'm not a Zara girl, I mentioned this before, but I don't love fast fashion at all. I never walk into a Zara, rarely. I think maybe like once a year. I ordered this dress and this dress only just because like I love the look of it, and I couldn't find anything else from any other retailer that was not like $1,000. And when I got it, I was like, if it's bad quality, like I'm just returning it. Like it was already, I think the dress was already like $99 or something, which isn't like cheap for Zara. But when I got it, it actually was good quality. So anyways, long story short, I got the dress and I love it. I can't decide which outfit I like better. I wore it with a like my husband's baggy white tee over top, and I love this look. Again, it looks very like modern, but like effortless and kind of masculine feminine, obviously because I'm wearing like a lace dress, but also a oversized white tee. This isn't really like a winter outfit, it's more of like a fall outfit for sure. Even more of like a California fall outfit, if that. Could wear it with boots too, like riding boots would look kind of cute, but I just wore it with I think flip-flops, but I also would have worn it with my Elia flats. But I love this look. It actually turned out so much better than I thought it would. I had it on like my Pinterest or something. I was like looking at someone's outfit. It just like turned out really well, so I love that one. But I also wore the dress over pants, which is definitely more of like a fall look, and I'm surprised. The whole like dress over pants thing, it definitely surprised me. You know, I think when everyone first heard that wearing a dress or skirt over pants was back in, everyone was like, what are we doing? Like, what happened? But it actually looked really good, and it's very flattering. It's warm. You definitely have to be more selective with like the dress and the pants. I have 2 pairs of white jeans, and I wore it with first a Goldie Luna Piece high rise barrel leg jeans, and it didn't look great. I think those jeans are really high rise, and they're good quality denim, so they are a bit thicker, so I feel like it kind of just added bulk under the dress, which didn't help me at all. But I wore them instead, like I wore the Zara dress instead with my Frankie shop Hala denim pants, which are like a low waist, not as thick of denim. So that was one of my favorite outfits. Another one is my plaid on plaid on plaid outfit. I actually don't have a picture of myself in this outfit yet, but I am loving plaid for the season. Again, the effortless equestrian was one of my favorite trends of the season, or basically my #1 trend of the season, and I love the mixing of the plaid here. I love seeing the pictures on Pinterest or Instagram, just anyone mixing plaids, like different colors of plaid, textures, all the things. I love it. I don't know why, it just does something for my brain. I bought this Reformation Cotswolds Coat, which I will talk about later, but I got that. I got the COS plaid wrap skirt, and I also got this We Wore What boxy plaid button up, and just wearing them all together, I just feel so good in it. So that is like one of my top outfits of the season. Definitely a fall winter outfit. I can't really wear, I mean, I could wear it into spring for sure. Like, I feel like plaid is definitely going to carry into spring 2026, maybe just in like more seasonal colors, but plaid is not over this winter, I will say. But favorite outfit, getting into that maximalism that I wanted to, and I feel like it just looks so good. And then my third outfit that I want to talk about for this season is it's actually this button up that I bought secondhand on Poshmark. These Girlfriend denim pants I got, and some Miu Miu loafers I got this season as well. This button down, okay, I will say, everyone always talks about in a capsule wardrobe, you should have a white button down. Like that is a staple. You need to have a white button down. You can wear it with anything. It's like a good go-to to have, whatever. I actually have 2 or 3 white button downs. I have a more fitted one, I have an oversized one, and then I kind of have one in between. And I rarely wear any of them. Like I bought them because like that's what I've been told. Get a white button down. You can wear it with anything. It'll be one of your most used pieces in your closet. And that was not true for me. It just like wasn't me. And I never really understood the whole craze with like button downs until I got this button down. Recently discovered Doen, and I started searching Doen on like Poshmark, Depop, Real, because honestly a lot of their pieces, like they're not just trendy, like they are pieces you will wear season after season. So I actually saw this on Poshmark. It was a collaboration Doen did with Gap one year, I guess, and I loved it. I got it. It is something I will wear all the time. Now I get it. I get the button down craze. But it's just that the white I think was too plain for me. And I don't love white on my skin, like just plain white on my skin tone. I think it just either makes me look sick, or also I like to wear a lot of bronzer, if you haven't noticed, and it can make me look very like way too orange. And or I wear a lot of fake tan, like I would do the fake tanning mousse, and if I sweat even a bit, like that white shirt is ruined. So I just don't want to risk it. But anyways, I love this shirt. I also got these Girlfriend pants from Revolve. I'll link them down below. They are, I feel like Girlfriend, I don't know, they fly under the radar, and I have a couple pairs of Girlfriend denim. I've actually been on the hunt for a really good straight leg pair of denim, but I do have an athletic build, and I find it hard to find straight leg denim that looks good on me. This isn't like straight leg. I guess they're like a wide straight leg. I wouldn't even call it straight leg. They're more like wide leg denim. But in that search, I found these jeans, and they are very comfortable, and they're brown. I love brown. Brown's my favorite color of these past few seasons, so I was like, I need to get brown denim. Why not? So I got those. I did have to get them altered in the back because there was a big waist gap, so I got them like pulled in, or like, what's the word, like altered, yeah, I guess, in the back, and they fit great. And then wearing that outfit with my Miu Miu loafers, I actually have not been a loafers girl. I feel like last season loafers were like the biggest thing, like Hailey Bieber wearing loafers with everything, and it really just brought loafers to light, and everyone wanted loafers. I did buy loafers last year. I bought the Chanel loafers, the classic, like, I don't even know what they're called anymore. Like I don't know, I'll put a picture of them on the screen, but I bought those, and I also bought some Saint Laurent loafers. But what I found is that, like I said, I have an athletic body, athletic build. Those loafers are just so thin. Like they're not wide, like they're very narrow, and it just looked like, and I have size 7 feet, like I don't have big feet by any means. So wearing these like slim loafers with like my wider hips and thighs, it just made me look like I was like a pirate. I felt like walking on like peg legs, because they didn't balance my body in any way. So I returned them, or actually I think I resold both of them because it was past the return window, because I really did want to make them work. But after that I was like, okay, I guess loafers just don't work for me. But I didn't realize that there are other loafers out there that would actually fit my body type. So if you have been searching for loafers and maybe have encountered the same issue as me, I got the Miu Miu loafers, and Miu Miu shoes are just everything. I love Miu Miu shoes. I think they are like my shoe brand. But I got these in the brown suede, and I love them. Obviously I love brown, I love suede. They checked all my boxes. They are casual, but you can dress them up too, and I feel like they just look so good with this outfit. This outfit is also my favorite because I can wear it like shirt tucked in with the jeans and the loafers, and like wear like my trench coat with like the funnel neck, and it looks so good. I can wear that like to a meeting, or I wore it to like orientation at my new job. So it works for that, but you can also wear it without a trench coat, like shirt untucked, and it's cool for like lunch with the girls or something. She's going a little crazy because there's one of the squirrels out there. Next I want to talk about my favorite purchases of the season. So I already kind of mentioned a couple of them. The Miu Miu loafers, talked about those. I love them. They're just like, they changed my whole perspective on loafers. I really want to buy them in the black leather too, but because I feel like you should have loafers, or I feel like I really want loafers like in a black leather. I mean, Miu Miu loafers aren't the cheapest, so might wait till next season for those. Reformation, I bought that Cotswold coat. Honestly, such a nice coat. It was one of those purchases where I saw it and I was like, this is not in my budget right now, but I know it's gonna sell out, and I know if I don't buy it, I'm gonna regret it. And I got it, and actually it's funny because I bought it and I was like, damn, I do love it. I'm not gonna return it, but I'm gonna keep the tag on just in case I change my mind in the next few days. But I was walking around and the Reformation tag, like the coat is floor length on me, and the do not remove tag is on the bottom, and I was walking past the doorway and it got caught on the doorway and the tag yanked off, and I was like, looks like I'm keeping it. And I'm not mad about it. I love it. It's like, it comes with a tie, so you can kind of wear it like a robe too. Also take the tie off and just wear it like a normal jacket, like a wool coat. And it also kind of has like the funnel neck almost, but not quite. I love it. It's so great. And then also the We Wore What boxy plaid shirt that I mentioned, wearing that skirt with. She wants to go outside. We're almost done. We're almost done. The We Wore What boxy plaid shirt. I just like, plaid obviously is so in the season. I don't know if anyone else, but for me, I'm finding it really hard to find tops that I like. Like, I have so many t-shirts, and now this button up, another really good purchase. For me, it just tops, like, I don't know what to wear casually. Is that weird to say? Like, do people just wear button downs and t-shirts and sweaters? I guess so. Like, maybe I'm just overthinking this, but anyways, I love that because it's different from anything that I own, and it's really on trend, but also I know I can keep it forever. I love that it's cropped. It's not like a oversized like boyfriend one, which I do have some of those too, but it's nice to be able to get a different kind of shape almost and cut for that kind of top. But I love that one. And then I also, like I said, this shirt definitely changed my styling game, this Joanne and Gap collaboration. And then I will mention a fifth one, the Madge trench coat from the Frankie shop, which I mentioned before. But I love that coat because it's like different than one I've ever seen. Like, I always really wanted a crop trench and or a trench coat. I actually do have a trench coat and I never wear it because I just don't love long coats on me unless they're like long wool coats. But like long drapey coats I feel like aren't flattering on me at all. And so I was like, okay, crop trench is probably the vibe for me. But a lot of crop trenches I find are so fitted or like super cropped, and I'm like, no, I actually do want to wear it when it's like raining. I want to cover something, but I don't want it to be too long. Anyways, I found this one and it looks great. It's my vibe. It's like oversized, but also you can tie it to make it more fitted, and yeah, I love it. And the final part of this video, I want to talk about some of my wish list items. It's actually, I was just gonna talk about 3, but there's a 4th one that I might need help with. But first, Fair Isle sweaters. Those are so big right now. I think they kind of got more popular last year, but this year have really exploded. There are so many good ones. I have my eye on this Altuzera one called the cami sweater because it's like, it's not just like a sweater, a crew neck sweater, it's like a cardigan, and I really like that look. So I think I found it on resale sites, so I might bite the bullet and just buy that one. I really obviously want the brown one, but I do need something that isn't brown in my wardrobe because I do have so much brown. So I might get the green one, but there are so many different ones. I will link some of them down below. I just love the pattern. It's so winter, it's so cozy. It's very like hot chocolate by the fire vibes for me, and I love that. I really want one. The next one will be the Cody jacket by The Latest, which I saw at the Frankie shop. It's like a faux fur jacket, but it's not like your typical faux fur jacket. I think it's because it comes in like a white ice color. It's not like the brown fuzzy ones, which are cute too. But I just love the kind of like silver color of it. And it just gives it more of like a modern take on like the trend that is happening right now, which is like animal print, animal texture. But it is a little more like, I'd say modern and effortless, in addition to being like cozy and elevated. So I really want that one too. But I have so many jackets, I just can't. And I live in LA now. I like back home when I used to live in Vancouver, or where I grew up in Vancouver, it's like you need jackets all the time. But I've bought so many jackets in the past couple of years that I'm like, I can wear them a couple times a year, and that's kind of it. So we'll see about that one. Third thing that is on my wish list, I talked about earlier, straight leg denim. I am on the hunt for straight leg denim. I know that for fall every year straight leg denim trends. It looks good with like these kind of faux fur jackets, just like wearing your oversized sweaters, just to not have like oversized like top and bottom. Have something more slimmer on the leg. I do not like anything. I don't like any straight leg denim on me. I have tried most recently the Still Here childhood jeans, and they looked good. They were definitely flattering on me. I think for me, the waist was too high. They're definitely like a high rise or like ultra high rise, and I like more of a mid rise if I am being picky. Like, I was on the fence about keeping them or not, but they are more of almost like a skinny leg, I'd say, for me. Anyways, I can pick apart any piece of denim, I'm sure, but they weren't perfect. I also got the, what else did I try? I think they were a Goldie low slung barrel leg, which Were they a Goldie? They were nice, but definitely not, like, obviously not a straight leg, but I thought they were a bit slimmer when I saw them online, but they weren't as slim as I wanted. The most recent pair of jeans, the Girlfriends that I bought, I think they're called the Austin. Those are like kind of the slimmest and most flattering that I've had, like a good balance in between. I am on the wait list to get the Still Here Everyday pair of jeans, so I'll keep you posted. Let me know down below if you know of any straight leg jeans that look good on kind of more curvy or athletic bodies. And then my fourth wish list item, an outfit for holiday parties. I do not know what to wear for holiday parties. Last year, my favorite outfit that I wore to holiday parties was these pair of like micro shorts, black tights, and then like a black sweater, black top, whatever, with like a long jacket. And I love that look. I feel like it's timeless. It looks good like every time I wear it, but it isn't truly me. Like, it's a good fallback, but like I think I mentioned this in my video last week, but this Doan outfit with like the Doan shorts and a Doan black cardigan, and how they wore it with like the tights and like kitten heel, I feel like that looks so good, and that's kind of more of a 2025 way of wearing what I wore last year. But again, I don't feel like it's totally me, so I'm kind of just like on the hunt for a holiday outfit that feels more like me. I actually really like this dress from Mirror Palace. I forget what the dress is called. I'll post it here, but I've seen it online briefly, and I know it's kind of like short, but I really love it. I feel like it's a lot more of what I'm looking for. It's a little pricey, but if you have that dress and you're selling it or know where I can buy it or rent it, I would love to get that and borrow that or buy it, because that is more of what I'm looking for. Also, my husband and I are going to Mexico City in the new year, so I need a dress for that, and I feel like it could do both like holiday parties and also Mexico City like birthday vibes, because it's my birthday. I don't think I mentioned that when we're in Mexico City. But yeah, if you guys like, what are you guys wearing to holiday parties? Because I don't know. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video kind of helped you see how I'm styling and thinking about outfits this season, and kind of get you excited about styling your own things. And let me know if you have any questions about any of the outfits, and or let me know if you know of any straight leg denim for athletic girls or some holiday party outfits. But other than that, have a great week and see you next time. Bye.